From hotspots and hidden gems, this is your guide to all things local the LA Unscripted way from the Marina del Rey Hotel. From its majestic mountains to captivating coastline, millions of visitors travel to the Golden State to experience its infamous glow. But for us lucky locals, a stunning staycation is just steps away from our front doors. Hi everyone, I'm Dana Devin, and for the next half an hour, we are taking you all over town, showing off the ultimate staycation spots. First up, Marina del Rey is made up of 800 acres, and half of that is underwater. Now, where to watch the waves, LAU style.
We're a little bit off the beaten path. We're surrounded on three sides by water in the marina, so the most noise you're going to hear are the sea lions barking in the morning, maybe an occasional seagull.
It's the best kept secret, and we don't want it to be anymore. So this hotel is really special. It was the first hotel built in Marina del Rey in 1964. The Flying Nun was filmed here. Jacques Cousteau used to educate Marina del Rey children here on the event lawn about oceanography and different careers that you could take with marine biology. We've even recently had ballers here at our hotel, so we have been a part of the fabric of LA, but just a hidden piece.
Every room has a balcony with views of the marina or the poolside, and we've had so many guests from all over the world come and really enjoy their stays here. We have a beautiful property, but this pool is really the focal point of the whole hotel. It's a beautiful infinity pool. We have these recently redone cabanas and chaise lounges and love seats, and we have a menu just for the pool, or you can also order from the bar or from Salt and have tableside service.
So Salt Restaurant and Bar is locally inspired by Southern California coastal cuisine. We normally focus on farmers-driven ingredients and locality.
You're gonna put a little avocado, got a little whatever the, okay. Oh, that sauce. The poke is like air. It's so fresh.
So we have our restaurant, Salt, which has been guiding light here on property since it was bought by our company in 2017. And then we have our Del Rey Lounge, which goes with our Del Rey pool.
This is a Ludemere, it's a branzino fish from the Mediterranean Sea.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
You nailed that.
We have 14,000 square feet of really flexible space. We have meeting rooms that can hold up to 250 to 300 people for weddings, corporate events. You can have your ceremony out on the lawn.
Fantastic meeting spaces. Look at the dance floor. Anyway, I heard somewhere in here there is a cocktail waiting for me, and I think I found it. Peter with a cocktail.
Some of the more exciting things we're doing lately are a Sunday Fun Day pool party every Sunday in the summer from 1 to 6 p.m. We partner with a great organization called Fork and Film, and we show movies out on our event lawn every weekend. We prepare a menu that is themed to go along with the movie, and then we also partner with some of our beverage partners with wine, beer, and spirits in a series we call Meet Your Maker.
So this is a great place for a staycation year-round. Kayaking, stand-up paddleboarding, Duffy rentals. They also do parasailing, as well as private yacht rentals here on the water.
Fun fact, when Marina del Rey was first built, it was the world's largest man-made small craft harbor. Next stop, about 4 miles up the coast where the comic Popeye was created, Santa Monica is another local layover.
I love that they call this the First Lady of Santa Monica. Well, I tell you what, she sure is pretty.
Alan Reese, I'm maitre d' here at the Georgian Hotel. The Georgian Hotel, quite iconic. This is a hotel that was Actually constructed in 1931, utilizing Art Deco. It really stands out. This is the 90th year of the hotel. And so in this hotel itself, it attracted a lot of politicians, movie stars, a few mobsters. It's true. You know, they all like to hang out in the same places.
Can you show me around a little bit? Because I'm already in love with the color, the textures,
Absolutely.
everything. All right, let's go.
Here we have reception. We actually have 84 rooms in total.
Wow.
Of which 28 of those are suites.
You guys have the beautiful bar space in the dining room, but then you have a gallery, I hear.
We have an art gallery, yes we do. So we have artists come in on a rotational basis. Our first artist was Sharon Stone, and so just downstairs where we just came up, that one painting over the couch, that was actually hers that she left behind. So everything's been very highly curated from the design team, from the ownership, because as I said, they've actually developed a lot of different hotels, but this is their baby right here. The building was acquired by Boulevard Hospitality, which is John Blanchard, Nico Rusconi. They acquired the building in 2020 and then slowly started the renovation, and now we're fully open. So once you walk into the hotel, you do have the terrace outside, which is for many, many years, people have been dining out there.
I love sitting down for really good food with the chef.
Always an extra perk. So we're actually kind of launching our all-day brunch menu 7 days a week here at the Georgian Hotel. So we're doing a French toast souffle made with croissants, a evergreen omelet that kind of just gorgeous and healthy and just exactly what you want to eat. The barbacoa breakfast burrito. So it's a burrito topped with a chili mole sauce.
Food like this, people aren't going to want to leave.
Well, that's our intention, and that's why we have 84 rooms above us.
What's on your staycation bucket list? Let us know and we just may meet you there. Now, if an overnight can't be booked with your schedule, our Olivia De Bortoli finds a local adventure can make you feel a world away, if only for a few hours.
Conejo Valley is located about halfway between Santa Barbara and Los Angeles, just inland from Malibu. Conejo means rabbit in Spanish, so we are in Bunny Valley, which is very appropriate. If you were here, you would see bounds of rabbits in our area. What I love to tell visitors is that we have all the amenities at your fingertips, but you're surrounded by open space. So you have these beautiful views that you can go on a hike in the morning down by Chesborough Canyon, but then go for a great dinner at Wizen's afterwards. And so kind of have the best of both worlds. You get your fresh air in, but then you can really have a variety of different activities that you get to participate in. We kind of have something for everyone. So depending on if you really want a relaxing stay versus a really active stay, you can kind of plan your itinerary accordingly. We have some wonderful independent restaurants and a lot of kind of farm to table varieties. We have a restaurant called Moody Rooster, and they use all fresh organic meats as well as produce, and they don't even serve soft drinks at their restaurant, but they do have a full bar, not to worry. And then the other one I would talk about is Joy Birds and Joy Cafe, and they are a plant-based organic concept.
It's a place you can come just to hang out, relax. We have obviously a number of wines that we make. You just look around the property. There's a yoga platform. We do yoga and we have speaking engagements. We have a teepee. This is an Indian Blessed Lands. We're on Chumash property. This is an entirely plant-based property, so we're animal friendly. And there's a long table here where we host wine tastings and we do events, primarily charity events. This is a small single-family vineyard, and what we're really focused on is quality and not quantity. So we're looking to make the very best wine we can offer. So we, right now, are distributing 4 different wines. Our Rapture Rosé, we have a Grenache that we call our Goddess Grenache, a Syrah, that's our estate Syrah, and then our Boho Blend, which has some cab in it. And this year we're about to distribute our first varietal of a full-bodied cab wine.
We are a traditional yoga studio located in Thousand Oaks. We offer non-heated yoga for adults, children, and families. We started doing bunny yoga during the lockdown, during the pandemic, where we couldn't offer any regular yoga classes in the studio. We're trying to figure out ways we can bring the bunny outdoors, continue offering with our community. That's where we partnered up with a local farm where they bring the bunnies and we do the yoga. But now these are our own bunnies. My kids raise them as our family pet. We're gonna rest our hands on the knees, rolling the shoulders back. We have a lot of younger clients who are looking for a more like a fun, casual yoga environment. And that's where we can share the yoga practice with our children, even with seniors, anybody who can breathe, who can do yoga. And bunnies bring that extra healing touch to our practice.
LA Unscripted on an ultimate staycation at the Marina Del Rey Hotel. Be our guest when we return. Welcome back to LA Unscripted. I'm Dana Devin. You know, we launched this show to show you a new way to discover SoCal. Today, we're anchored at the Marina Del Rey Hotel, where you can escape for a bite to eat or an overnight getaway.
For viewers of Unscripted on KTLA, we're offering 2 promotions. The first is if you'd like to eat in Salt, we offer 20% off if you mention KTLA when you make your reservation. And the second is if you'd like to stay here, again, mention KTLA, you get 20% off your room rate plus a $30 food and beverage credit to use at any of our outlets, whether it's Salt, whether it's the pool bar, or Del Rey Lounge.
Studies show taking time away for a vacay can help lower stress plus heighten motivation and output. So take this as a sign. It's time, and tell your boss we sent you here.
LA Unscripted came to Fresno for some hiking, some dining, and we took a trip to the underground. The underground gardens, that is.
The Forestier Underground Gardens are the life's work of Sicilian immigrant Baldassare Forestieri. He came to the United States in the early 1900s with the dream of growing citrus. And the Central Valley at the time was the big booming agricultural area. So he came out here, but he found out that the land he had purchased was filled with a sedimentary rock called hardpan, and you can't grow citrus in it. But it was the Fresno heat that inspired him to come underground. It regularly gets over 100 degrees every day in the summer out here. And so he was inspired to make a home for himself underground. And in doing so, he discovered he could grow his citrus trees underground.
So this is kind of where he lived at the beginning when he first moved here in the 1900s, right?
Correct. When he first started living underground in 1906, this was his home. This was his bedroom area. Wow. He put a couple of benches in the walls, and he just had a small cot that would have been right here. The Forestier Underground Gardens is absolutely what encompasses Fresno County's community. It really ties into the roots of agriculture for our area, the innovative and creativeness that Baldassare really saw for this area. Fresno is the 5th largest city in California. The entire county has over 1 million people. Even though Fresno is the 5th largest city in California, we still have that small town feel, so you can really get away from the big city hustle bustle, but still have all of those things that you would need for an amazing vacation. So the 3 national parks are normally the biggest draw to the area, with Kings Canyon, Sequoia, and Yosemite all being an hour and a half from Fresno. But really the culinary scene here is phenomenal. We have such a heavy ag culture area. So eating your way through Fresno County, experiencing the Forestier Underground Gardens, or even the Fresno Chappie Zoo is really the main ones that we would hit.
This is where you're entering the other realm, right?
Correct. This is really where you feel that temperature drop and that feeling of leaving Highway City and coming into Baldassare's world. His land was filled with hardpan, and instead of just throwing it out as useless rock, he reused it for the walls here.
Wow, and these things are sturdy, man.
They are. Well, coming from Sicily, he was aware of the sturdiness of the Roman arch, so he incorporated that everywhere. The summer bedroom, it was designed for the summertime when it's hot. He designed it where breezes would come in here and it would cool off. But after living underground for a while, he learned that it gets very cold underground in the winter. So the winter bedroom is designed to be much smaller, and there's a fireplace inside. So this is the deepest part of the underground gardens. It's 25 feet below ground level, and this was a special room that Baldassare developed for the hottest days of summer. And what's really amazing, this room, when we glance in, it looks like it's a very dark room, but it does have a skylight at the top, and above that skylight, Baldassare built a fish pond.
What?
So he could sit down there and look up at the fish. Because things didn't work out and because he found a creative way around it, we're still here and we're still talking about him. So
just to keep trying and know that sometimes when you have those hurdles in life, they are intended to be redirections.
Living life unscripted means getting a little lost and loving what you find along the way. I am so glad you found us, and we'll be right back with more LAU approved staycation destinations. Good for your health to stop and smell the roses or watch the waves. So I say go book that staycation stat. Now another local hotspot to catch some healthy vibes.
Summer bodies are made all year long at Former Pilates, and LA Unscripted, we're getting our sweat on today at their hidden Hollywood studio. Let's go.
Forma Pilates is based around the Forma method. I take the core essence of classical Pilates and I kind of give it a little spice and twist. A lot of abs and glutes and obviously 100% of your core in a more slow and controlled environment. That's it, the shakes are coming, I feel them. Two, and now you're gonna pike lift your hips up, look towards your thighs, try to close that carriage. It's something that I created actually during COVID. I bought a reformer for personal use and decided to just train myself. And I would post it on Instagram and then friends would reach out and want to come get on the machines. I started with one reformer in my mom's back house, in her pool house. I didn't want to call it like Pilates by Liana because I decided that I wanted the brand to evolve into other things, but also not solely rely on Liana. For me, I was like, how can I make this like a sexy, feminine, sophisticated brand? And I just thought of Forma. It means shape in Spanish. I think Forma definitely helped put Pilates on the market for the younger generation. I went to school or had a ton of mutual friends in common with some celebrities, and it kind of just spread through word of mouth. I mean, Lori Harvey. I remember when she came here and she was a girl on a mission, and she came 6 days a week consistently for, I would say, like 2 months.
Holy cow, I'm surviving, guys.
We're very detail oriented. So we kind of teach you the proper form, what you're working, that mind-body connection. That is the benefits of being in a smaller class. It's a lot more communication. Lengthen, beautiful, and slowly bend and press. That's it. I opened this studio almost 2 years ago. This was my first brick and mortar. We launched also our online platform at the same time as we opened this studio. Online is great because it's accessible to everybody all around the world, and we do both mat and reformer. I'm here to really kind of sell a lifestyle and a brand that embodies kind of 360 degrees of wellness versus just Pilates.
Okay, get this. A recent study shows about 46% of Americans who get paid time off actually don't use all the days. What? This Double D double dares you not to be one of them.
I think what is so unique about us is that before you enter the property, you really don't have a true scope of how special this is until you open those doors.
Just 2 hours from LA, we found the most magical Moroccan mirage. I can't even tell you how much I love this place. 10 out of 10, come with me.
It is the Sands Hotel and Spa. And we are located in Indian Wells. And I think what is so unique about the desert, and especially this location, is one, we're full service. You've got, you know, restaurant, you've got spa. You don't really need to move a muscle at the pool. So the concept behind this property, the designer, who's Martin Lawrence Boulard, essentially looked at the climate, which is very similar to the Arabian desert, and then took into consideration what this destination is known for, which is the largest collection of mid-century modern architecture in the world. That's why I feel like this is such a unique little jewel box. Our spa, you can tell by the beautiful design, it is a Moroccan-influenced spa. We do offer facials, massages, and body treatments.
I'm in love with this place. Okay, now we're in the pink cabana.
So this is our tribute to the 1950s tennis and racket clubs when, you know, Palm Springs were in their heyday. You'll also find like 1950s artifacts, including like old Palm Springs Life magazine cover.
So this is called the Pretty in Pink. It's described as a Mexican candy shop. Oh my God, it's so good. That is delicious.
My backbone is California cuisine.
Okay.
There is a Mediterranean influence with some Moroccan details as well. So this is actually a new dish that's our Moroccan club. We take our applewood smoked bacon and we do a dry rub of za'atar, which is a Moroccan spice mixture. This has a little bit of saffron and honey in it as well.
This is outstanding. Hey, tell me about this right here. This is obviously a scallop.
Yeah, so they're Maine scallops. We get them flown in fresh.
That's a mattress. That is a fluffy mat. That is a pillow. I mean, I have never had a scallop that feels like a marshmallow in consistency. I've interviewed a lot of chefs. I've eaten a lot of meals. Every single dish on this table is a 10 out of 10. The 10 is term because I'm gonna come back during Indian Wells. Be grand slam. Well, my job taking a staycation here is done. How'd I do? Thank you so much to Marina Del Rey Hotel for letting us go off script. Where will we be next? You never know. We'll see you next time, everyone. Mwah.